So I seen this video pop up on my recommended on YouTube and I thought it would be a good video to watch on this channel. It's called Have a Conversation with a Swedish Person and it's from the British television show Taskmaster. So yeah, Taskmaster's a good comedy challenge show from the UK. I think there's international variants or versions of this show. I don't know if there's one in Sweden. I know there's one in Norway, for example. Tell me if you know of this show, whether it's the British version, if there's a Swedish version of it as well. If there was a Swedish version, I could see someone like Johan Glans, Björn Gustafsson being on it. It's usually comedians and other personalities like that who are quite funny. So there's definitely a lot of people I've watched on this Swedish channel, comedians who would be good on this type of show. Tell me if you've seen it before and what you think. This one, yeah, have a conversation with a Swedish person. It's all about giving these guys challenges, so that must be a challenge for some British people. Interested to see what this is all about. Let's check it out.
Right.
You look Swedish or something.
Yep, stämmer.
Find out the following information from this Swedish person.
I thought you were Swedish.
Find out the following information from the Swedish person. Well, I nailed that. I already know all about you.
I mean, she said he looks Swedish. Do you think he looks specifically Swedish? Does he look like a Swedish person? Like, for me, I couldn't really tell. I think Scandinavian in general, Swedish, Norwegian, maybe even Finnish, but do you think he looks like a stereotypical Swede, in your opinion, as a Swedish
person may not speak or write in English.
Fastest, most accurate wins. Time starts now. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Interesting. I wonder if that'll affect the mood towards Joe there, because the sigh, as soon as he found out the gentleman was Swedish, was bordering on racist.
I don't like him.
Shall we see Clever Clogs' attempt?
OK, we'll start with the big guys, Richard and Joe.
Yes.
What's your date of birth?
27 augusti 1981.
OK.
I feel like I could hear August in there.
So that's August, right? Ja, 27 augusti.
2nd of August.
1981. 1981.
1988.
88.
Sounds like 88.
Right.
50, 60, 70, 80, 81. Yep. Excellent.
If I pay you money, will you speak in English? You would. Is that aye? Aye. Is that no?
Nej.
No.
Nej.
You see two very different approaches here. One successful, clearly, one just not. Like, I guess you got to be, yeah, quite strategic in this.
Father's job again is a...
Målare.
Yeah, no chance there.
Can you get a line of what his job is? Yeah. You act it out for
It's
me.
a good question.
Painter, decorator. Yeah. Oh, God, I should have... That's so easy.
You frightened of anything?
Att misslyckas.
Yeah, me too.
Your greatest fear, is your greatest fear an animal of some sort?
Nej.
Is it heights?
Nej.
Can it be described in one word?
Yep.
Yeah. Is the first letter between M and P?
Yep.
Is the first letter P?
Nej.
Is the first letter M?
Yep.
Is the second letter a vowel?
Yep.
It's mental. Your greatest fear, what's your greatest fear again?
Att misslyckas.
Does sound like... It sounded like arse licking. It's probably very offensive, sorry. Say again.
Att misslyckas.
Yeah. Ask. This is insane.
Hold on, M-I-S-S-L-Y. Am I missing something obvious here, Alex?
Sort of. So is it a fear of, how do I get any points?
I.
Nej.
J.
Nej.
K.
Ja.
L-Y-C-K. This is not English, right?
As in, it's not in English. You're right.
Oh, so I'm not going to know what the answer is.
That's what I was wondering, man. He was doing so well until this point, and then like he clearly forgot the other guy couldn't speak in English. I guess that means he couldn't spell in English either.
Word. I cannot think of a way of getting this information out of you.
Do you know the word in English?
Yeah.
How many letters is it? Oh, God.
Genuinely can't cope with this anymore.
Is it G?
No.
H?
No.
I?
Yep.
Fear of failure? Blimey, that's ironic.
And if there was any debate about who of our contestants would make the worst UN ambassador, there he is right there. Incredible.
I hated him.
I could see that in both your eyes and your movements, and the fact that the only thing you managed to establish was that he didn't have an opinion on arse licking.
Yeah, half a point.
Very impressive from you, Mr. Ottoman.
Oh, it's took a long time.
Give me some statistics.
Well, Richard was slow. He took 17 minutes, but he got all 6 items of information correct. Whereas, Joe, you were quicker. You gave up after 16 minutes and 20 seconds. After getting all 6 wrong.
I think it was both our faults.
What's next? Do you want to see the little guys? Doc and John.
I want to see little John Richardson.
What?
Yeah, see, like, I was going to say, like, I know this is, like... I've watched a lot of Swedish comedy before, and I feel like there's a lot of parallels and similarities. I think Swedish people have a very similar sense of humour to British people. And people have told me they watch things like Monty Python when it comes to British comedy. Obviously, this is a much more modern type of British comedy show, but is there any other good British comedy shows that you watch, or more modern ones that you watch today? Like, these sort of things, are they on Swedish TV? I don't even know, like, is there British comedy shows that are more modern that are on Swedish TV? That's what I'm trying to say. What do you think about this so far? Do you think it's funny? Not funny? What do you think?
Is your father's job?
Han är målare.
He's an animal. A vet?
Målare.
Molare.
Yeah.
Dentist.
Nej.
Can you show me with your hands what your father does at work? Oh, he's a croupier. Oh, he's a painter and decorator. Amazing. Croupier. Like an idiot.
I think that is like a croupier, but...
Lawyer.
Nej.
Estate agent.
Nej.
A teacher.
Nej.
Is he unemployed?
Nej.
Is he a poet?
Nej.
Pretend to be your dad. Arrive at work and do what your dad does. A painter. Motherfucker.
Yep.
What would you say to describe me?
Du har kort hår.
Finished?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's an insult.
Du har lockigt hår, snälla ögon, lite skägg och... skulle säga kortare än min.
Attractive. Quite tall.
Nej.
Is it to do with my height?
Det var en av grejerna, ja.
Quite small.
Ja.
Yeah, quite small. Short head. This is not good for my self-esteem.
Did you describe me as tall?
No.
Brown?
No.
Thank you. Friendly? No. Okay. Maybe it was an insult.
Hair.
Nej.
Ears. Eyes.
Ja.
Eyes. Brown eyes.
Nej.
Small eyes.
Nej.
Evil eyes.
Nästan.
Kind eyes.
Yeah.
Kind eyes. That's nice. It's fun chat. It's a lovely language, isn't it, Swedish? I wish I understood it. I'd have really cut that time down.
Jobba på det.
I mean, a lot to enjoy there, wasn't there? From the world-famous croupier mime. I mean, what was said about John by our Swede? He has kind eyes.
Short
He's
hair.
shorter than average. We know that.
Little beard.
Little beard.
Little beard. Quite a lot of information being thrown at you.
Got
And
it
yet
all.
another man, just short hair. Bam. Done.
But Doc never got that.
No, I never got it.
And John did get his way to that. So he was longer, but he was more accurate.
How well did Doc do?
Well, he was very quick. He only took about 10 minutes, just over 10 minutes, but he only got half the questions right.
Right.
That makes sense.
There was more chemistry with Doc than any
Yeah,
of the
we
others.
got on. We got on. I could sense.
Well, I
like,
mean, you got on very well. There was one moment where you'd attempted certain strategies and then you went incredibly flirtatious with him. Just with one word.
What do you want to say? Friendly?
Oh, yeah, friendly.
friendly.
I mean, you can't fake that chemistry.
I got his number though, so who's laughing?
Yeah, you got the number wrong.
Did we have some statistics for John? I don't know whether you...
Yes, 15 minutes 26, so he's the quickest, but he only got 5 right. He never got Miss Lucas correct.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Okay, I'm gonna call my friend Sophie Hagen.
I was just thinking as well, like, there's like 5 people on this. Tell me who your like ideal or dream lineup from Sweden would be. I'm thinking, yeah, like Johan Glans, Björn Gustafsson, Henrik Dorsen. I think could be quite good on this as well. Like, tell me what you think. Who would your 5 people from Swedish, not just Swedish comedy? There's like presenters and other personalities. Who would you have on there?
It's really cool.
You're trying to call a Danish person?
Yeah, it's the same, I think.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm gonna pass you to Friedrich, who is gonna say some things in Swedish. If you understand any Swedish from your Danish,
Oh, God.
can you just tell me what he's saying? I'm gonna ask him what his greatest fear is. Friedrich, what's your greatest fear?
Att misslyckas.
Oh, fail?
Sailing? To fail. He's got fear of failure.
Yep.
Great, good job, Sophie. And now I'm gonna ask him his father's job.
Han är målare. Yep.
Great. And now I'm gonna ask
pretty
him
good.
his favorite food.
Pannbiff, kokt potatis, gräddsås, stekt lök och lingon.
Okay, I got fried onion.
Uh-huh.
And some kind of sauce.
Steak?
Oh, wait, what's a steak?
Roast beef.
Nej.
Roast beef?
No, it's not roast beef. Is it like a stew?
Nej.
Is it like ground beef?
Ja.
Oh, so he likes ground beef, like hamburger helper type of thing.
Ja.
Cooked potatoes is gonna be cooked potatoes.
Yeah.
Fried onions. Was there anything else, Friedrich? Oh, he said
Lingon.
like lingons at the end. Mushrooms? Lingons. Can you
Lingon.
Thank you, Sophie Hagen.
Okay.
Okay, lingon. Swedish English dictionary. Lingon. Is that a berry?
Is she allowed to use Swedish English dictionary? Is she allowed to use like her phone, man? I don't know if that's allowed, but I thought lingon, most people in the UK would know just from going to IKEA, and every time you get meatballs it's always like lingonberry like jam or whatever that is, or you can get lingonberry juice. I thought most people, I mean, she's not British, but I thought she would know what a lingon
Swedish
is.
English dictionary. Lingon. Is that a berry? It is?
Oh.
Like it's a kind of berry called lingon?
Yep.
A strawberry, blackberry, raspberry, cranberry sauce, blueberries.
She's like, does she think like berry means or lingon means berry? Is it?
You're having a berry though.
Lingon. Lingon.
Lingon berry. It's like a kind of berry in itself. It has no
Du
translation.
sa det just.
So that's it.
Ja. Lingon. Ja.
Lingon berry.
Yeah.
So are we done here?
Ja.
I'm a big fan of yours. I think you're good on the show. So I win? Oh, thank you.
Tack så mycket. Ja.
I mean, why you felt the need to phone a Danish friend when you were able to translate things alone with cooked potatoes, for example. The way that you untangled that was incredible. What, statistically, how did Catherine get on there?
Well, despite the Lingonbury blind spot, she was still quick, 15 minutes 41, and she got them all right. So she won the task. There's no... Richard also got them all right, but was slower. And then John Richardson got 1 wrong, but took only 15 minutes. So it goes 1, 2, 3, then Doc. And so, yeah.
Joe was last, right?
Joe was last.
Yeah.
Joe was last. Yeah, sorry.
Good.
Joe was last.
Good.
Sorry, by a long way.
Yeah. We've got some support workers out there. Be fine. And we've only paid for them for 48 hours, but we're safe for those 2 days.
Oh, it's hot in it.
Very good. Tell me what you think about that. Yeah, if you're from Sweden, what do you think about it? Would you watch that show if you've not seen it already? What do you think about the challenge? Yeah, I need to find out if there's a Swedish version of this. Maybe if you know of that, tell me in the comments. Thanks.